Hi and welcome to my video again. I would like to first to congratulate the lucky winner who guessed the right amount of amazing word said from me in my previous video. So congrats to you, dance expert. Today's topic it's gonna be the choice of the music. All the soundtrack that I have chosen that I'm gonna use in my project is definitely from Top Gun. How I imagine it is that I would like to keep a very nice flow throughout, and that the music is nicely balanced. The music needs to correspond in what we will be doing. So if we have a dancing scene, it definitely needs to be a little bit more dancing orientated. If we have flying, requires a totally different amount of music, a little bit more upbeat music. It is very nice if the music is kind of dynamic itself. When flying different figures, connecting different figures, it could be quite visual when you have a part that is rhythmical and you do kind of a roll in the air, and then you have a melodic part and you snap out of the roll and go into a loop or something like that. So that was my my criteria how I chose the music. I would like to definitely to keep it as much as close to the movie, so that the whole storyline is close to the movie. It will feel a little bit more like a kind of long trailer. So we'll just show a few of those legendary or a few of those iconic scenes so that people will go, oh yeah, I remember that from the movie, and so on, etc. If we go down to the music, we definitely gonna start with the Top Gun Anthem, which is kind of a setting the scene so that the audience start to know what this show will be about. It is that melodic part. I envision here a group number. They are dressed as pilots in those flying jumpsuits. There is smoke going, there is a little bit light going, so kind of a slow motion feel to it. For the next music, it's gonna be a very clear and clean cut, and it will go definitely to the danger zone, right? Sorry, I'm a little bit loud in my machine. I can see a low pass of the F-14, and actually this music is intended to showcase the F-14 model and its capabilities. So it's gonna be a quite sleek, fast, dynamic, acrobatic program. From that song on, we'll go into something a little bit more different. If you can hear, it is actually the song is playing with the boys from Kenny Loggins. It's quite nice song. It's very playful. I see here dancers come on and they start to play around like me. So I can see quite fun, playful choreography, easy going. Anyways, from that music, we'll go to something even very dramatic. So it's quite dramatic one. It is, you know, you can feel that speed of the music. Here in this music, I imagine the training day. The planes featured are A4s, Skyhawks, and F-14s, Tomcats. So we would use these two planes, and actually the whole choreography, aerial choreography, would be kind of a dogfight. I would like to make it more as a formation flying somehow, you know, like half Cubans. These are aerial figures, of course. Loops, rows, barrel rolls, etc. So somehow it's kind of presenting that training feel. Before this music starts, before this cheap trick, actually Mighty Wings, it's called, starts, I would put some kind of original quote from the movie, which is, I'm gonna just play you now so that you hear it. Is this one?
Gentlemen, this is your first pop. The jets you are flying against are smaller, faster, and more maneuverable, just like the enemy things.
I still don't know whether I'm gonna keep it in English or it's gonna be translated. I'll find an actor so that he speaks in Slovenian, but somehow just that audience snaps out of the previous scene. Anyways, going on, as I mentioned before in the previous video, I would like to use, of course, a stuntman on the bike. What better music to find that the music of Great Balls of Fire that was also used in the movie, if you remember. You see, it's quite kind of a nice rock and roll music, you know. I can see the guy coming on, and driving the bike crazy. We have snapped out of the training again to the fun part, you know, pilot of duty, you know, riding his bike, enjoying his life, and etc. From that scene, I would keep it still dancing, and I would go to a couple scene, of course, the love scene, right? So we go from that fun scene into something even more dramatic, more intense. The music finishes. If I just keep it, you know, the music would finish, the couple will stay there, and it will be a total snap. You know, the music is quite mysterious, quite dark. I can see a very, very like slick aerial program, kind of just like lurking around. Just imagine a tiger shark going, looking for its prey. Of course, from that, who comes to save the day? The two F-14s. So we keep it again aerial, and we deploy two F-14s in the air with the next song, which is the Dogfight, Top Gun Dogfight, which is this one. It has quite a nice intro to it, right? Two planes coming in. Definitely we have some quotes in this music. What I like about this music, that the music really builds up. We have three aircraft in the air, a MiG-28 aka F5 and two F-14s chasing one another. Again, aerial choreography, everything should be choreographed. How I would like to end up, this is definitely with the most difficult, I think, part, which is gonna be the inverted flight from the F-14 and the MiG-28. And from that moment on, directly we would go into the Top Gun Anthem, because it's quite of how do you say, like a victory. It has that victory feeling to it, you know. Let's say people would clap on that song, so we would go into that part, right? Two planes fly off. They do kind of a nice, maybe still two of aerial figures, and they fly off. Onto the ground, onto the dancing stage comes a guitarist who plays this one live on the music. I have saved the best for the last, which for me, Reightous brothers, you lost that loving feeling. I mean, this is just, you know, every time when I hear this music, I mean, this voice, this bass, you know, my hair goes up. So this would be kind of a, I can see almost a bow, so that all the performance would do a little bit of act, all the aircraft will do a little bit of act, and they will come on the stage, and just we would finish it off. We kind of have the end to the whole thing. So basically that's how I imagine the whole structure of it. So that's all, guys, for this video. That's what I had to say to you. This is my kind of a general idea. When I will start adding the music and everything, we'll speak some more in specifics. Definitely at this point, I would be very, very happy if you would write a comment or two. I would love to hear all of your comments and advices. So thank you again for watching me. Subscribe and have fun. Until next time.